Hey, I wanted to make a video kind of talking about my story and my fitness journey. So, my name is Amanda Hartsock, and I am currently in the midst of a pretty cool story in regards to my fitness and overall weight loss journey. I'm a mom. I have two children, and they are both under the age of 2. My son, Nathan, was born via C-section. He was an emergency C-section. And then my daughter, Autumn, was also a C-section because of them being so close together. They were nervous about rupturing of my uterus, trying to birth her naturally. So I had 2 C-sections pretty close together, 15 months apart. And so my midsection pretty much took a beating. Backtrack a little bit more. In regards to when I was in college, I did put on the typical freshman 15 and did not stop there. I put on pretty good amount of weight, probably about 30 to 35 pounds over the course of my college career. Did not eat healthy, pretty much grew up not really knowing how to eat, not really knowing how to portion my meals and how to cook and eat properly. Did not grow up with any real model of what living healthy looked like, so I didn't really exercise growing up. Was never really obese, so to speak, but just was generally unhealthy, which I think is definitely a pretty common misconception. People think that just because you're not obese that you are healthy. So if you're skinny, that you're healthy, which isn't always necessarily true. Skinny doesn't always mean healthy, and obese doesn't necessarily mean that you're not healthy. It's really, a matter of perspective there. So, over the course of several years, I put on a significant amount of weight and continued living a very unhealthy lifestyle. Didn't eat right, ordered a lot of pizza, never really knew how to eat, didn't really exercise. So after having both my kids, I really kind of took a step back and was trying to think of how I could be an example to them of how to live healthier, because, most parents want their children to have better opportunities than they had. So I definitely want my children to be able to grow up knowing how to eat right and knowing how to portion their meals and knowing how to cook healthy meals in order to fuel their body to be the best that they can be. And also exercise. I really wanted to show them how to incorporate that into their lives effectively. So after having both my kids, I started making some major changes in regards to starting to exercise. Saw some significant results, but not a huge amount. When I started changing my eating habits was when I really started to see some significant change. So that's kind of my story. It's not hugely dramatic, but it's real, and it's my story, and I own it. So I being a young mom of 2 young kids, it is hard to fit it in. It's hard to cook healthy meals for my family, but again, I want to be an example for my kids, so I make the time to do it. It's all a matter of perspective and priorities, and I want what's best for me and what's best for my family, and what's best for me and my family might be different than what's best for you and your family. But again, the point of this video is to talk about my story and kind of where I'm coming from. So I hope you enjoyed listening to this, and I encourage you to click subscribe so you can hear some more of my videos and some more of my story and track my progress as I go. So I will see you guys later. Bye!